Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more EU4. I'm your host, Calvin, where the coalition war continues. We're trying to get the two main provinces in Austria. We've pretty much given up this entire portion of the country for it, but it's still totally worth it. Seriously, it is. For these two fucking provinces. Like, these forts will fall soon. And, you know, there, one fort's already fallen. Which means I can go march, kill, maim, and destroy with this army. Alright, I guess we're marching here. Can we get a new leader for you? Thanks. Alright, like I said, wine will eventually give in. There's no point in fighting the Tuscan army at this point. Holy shit, we are closing in on our end. We're actually in the hole now. Why did we suddenly lose all of our war score? Like, we lost 30%. Oh, that's why. I see. Because Poland's in on this now? What the fuck? No, that's not how this works. You don't get to join a war halfway in like this. I'm pretty certain that's not at all how this works. You not just get to mysteriously... Like, it says after 30 months it becomes no longer possible, minus 1,000. Yeah, I would have had to have cheated to get back into this war. They might just have. Against 323, sure, I'll throw whatever it takes. We do have to, however, eliminate the Tuscan army. Throw everything they got at us. We're kind of down to nothing but cannons, though. It's getting kind of grim. Finally, however, the rest of the army is totaled up. Okay. So, Lithuania, they're getting themselves back into. Because Poland mysteriously was allowed to join this war. I don't know how. I think it's bullshit that they did. And it is indeed a lot of bullshit. But they did somehow join the war. Which means I no longer get a separate war on them, which was part of my goddamn plan. If I had known that was going to happen, well, you know, I would have declared war anyway. I mean, you know... I actually have to ask some questions here. We're going to go around. I've been using console far more often than I should be, just for the series purposes. But we're going to actually tag around. I want to know, Tuscany, are you taking out loans to support this, among other things? No. No, you are not. That is impressive. How about Austria? Whoops. Habsburgs. How are you doing? You seem to be taking loans pretty roughly. Good. Who else am I at war with? That's a particular problem. Venice. No, doesn't matter. Alright. So, unfortunately, Tuscany, the main detractor from me, that's preventing me from advancing this war, with their constant arm... Whoops. We don't have enough morale or anything else. Fortunately, we're going to break that. Like I said, we're starting to break. That's the scary part. I thought I could win a sustained war. Turns out, no, the enemy just has too many mercenaries. Alright, well, I guess... Seriously? It require us to take forts in the area, of course. Alright. Well, let's go around, smack up some things. How the hell Lithuania isn't bankrupt yet, I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, this is... I really wish I could see the casualty rate. So, we start with 275,000. Like, I'm just going to calculate my own casualties, because I know I'm at 0 manpower, so... We started with 275,000 in the bank. So, we'll start with 275. We gain 3 each month. 12 months in a year. It has been 7 years. 12 times 7... shit. 12 times 7, 72, I think. Because 12 times 6 would be 6. 12 times 5 is 60, 72, 84. So, 84 plus 54. Plus 84 plus 54. So far, there have been, on my side alone, 413,000 casualties. All for Lithuania, if you can believe it. Get over there. Look at them just throw more mercs at me. Like, that's what I'm losing to, is just, you have infinite mercenaries. Good job, I guess. There's nothing I can do to stop infinite mercs. But I think we've definitely forced a peace to this. I don't think Lithuania's war enthusiasm is as high as it looks. I have a strange feeling that as I start beating things up again on this region, it won't be long. Because now Poland has earned my ire. And I mean, it will take them aeons to crack these forts. Like, it's going up to 7,000 there. Somehow Austria still has 22,000 men. God only knows how. I would have expected them to have run out by now. Alright, well, we need to get more reinforcements over here, clearly. There. I mean, there have been a lot of casualties on the Austrian and everyone else's side here. So I just keep looking at these casualty numbers, knowing that it's pretty bad all around. Alright, we're putting a damned end to this now. Hungary isn't even in a freaking coalition against me anymore. Lithuania actually offering me an olive branch, are they? The hell happened? Ugh. I'll just kill these guys. Call it a night. Call a nice end to this coalition war, shall we? We'll take whatever we can and just walk away at this point. It isn't worth it for me to continue this. It hasn't been worth it for me to continue this for a while. With the shit going on. I take the southern half of Lithuania and I walk away. Poland, the Palatinate, Spain, Savoy. Sure, why not? Who does Poland call in? Part of the coalition war still. I think I need to stop. I think I need to stop, guys. I think I just fought too hard there. I'm pretty certain that that war had over 1 million casualties in it, on counting both sides. So that was a destructive as hell war. For most of Europe. After that kind of shit, that's pretty bad. Like, jeez. Alright. We gain 3,200 a month, so that's fine. Probably actually not going to core for a little while. I'd prefer to just keep pumping up until we get efficient admin tech here. Very important that we do. Take be harsher. I mean, I think we're still going through with this. Because Spain's distracted right now. So, you know. I don't think we're going to be sending too much at them. But. Alright. You guys are heading to Moscow for recovery. You guys are heading to Moscow for recovery. You guys are heading to Moscow for recovery. And you guys are heading to Moscow for recovery. You guys too, actually. So we've got around 48,000 still to fight with. So, I think we're okay. Yeah. Stupid maneuvering. Alright, I mean, Bohemia's here to help too, so we can definitely cut up Hungary a lot. We have to, though, because, you know, it's not going to be long now. Apparently it's still going. Even while Serbia's at war, which is strange. Usually it doesn't do that. So we're on a timer here. If it gets 999, I have to make peace. Alright, you appear to be getting reinforcements, so you can come out. There. Yeah, I'm sure it has. Poland's got 3 provinces left. They're all fucking forts. 4. Oh yeah, they have a lot more provinces than I can count, apparently. They have a lot of provinces and a lot of forts. And the Hungarians and everyone else apparently has a lot of troops, so I think that's what I need to use this force for. If you're 10 plus, you can siege a fort like that. So do that. Go. Like I said, how Poland affords it, I don't know. They just do. But we are going to do our best to force anyone else we can out of this. Because nobody matters but Hungary at this point. And we are on a clock. Really? That's all you can do, huh? I'm not keen on it, I'll say that much. I suppose it's best that we go beat them in, but don't have to be keen on it. Good, and Pest surrenders just in time. Bohemia will come over as expected, which is good because it's a pretty even fight. There we go. That's the kind of thing they don't recover from. Good. And very quickly, Poland is suddenly probably rethinking its involvement in this war. Ease the tax burden. We can afford it. Yeah, we're good. We need manpower more. Alright. March to Hunyad as quickly as possible. Settle the issue. Alright. So that's most of the forts taken over. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. 99.3. We're cutting fucking close here. Fire you. That'll prevent it from going as quickly. July. Damn. Let's see, what can I do? Anything to slow it down? I don't think there is. I can apparently give this to Serbia at least. Good. I need to think. What else can I give to Serbia? Good. Tech 22. Choose a new idea group. We discussed before. I'll be going to trade. Yeah, I spent way too long in that coalition war, unfortunately. So it looks like we're going to have to annex Hungary the old-fashioned way. Or something. Or I suppose we vassal feed them with Wallachia. I see. Yeah, I guess we've just vassal feed Wallachia or something. Seems like the reasonable thing to do. Alright. Alright, looks like we have a battle up here, boys. A lot of Hungarian forces. Running out of elsewhere, I guess. They're just running out of everything. They're going to do much longer at this. Alright, like I said, ideally, we now have, you know, most of the Balkans under our control, so not bad. We now, however, need to give as much of Hungary's land to Wallachia as possible. The Polish involvement has indeed been thought out. Yeah, well. Warsaw is an easy to take province, won't be long. National decline. Ah, yes, is it that time? It is that time. Unfortunately, we are suffering a national decline. And we'll continue to suffer it for quite some time for some reason. Why, I'm still not wholly certain. It's most... well, I know mechanically why. I really don't think that we should be in decline, though. I think this is a fucking golden age for us. Though, that's just my 2 cents. Good. So, here's a question, like, how much of this can I take? The answer would be a lot more if I manage to wait. If I have some patience. Measuring the world gives me administrative efficiency plus 25%, so. We're going to avoid taking anything for that time. Alright. Good. And don't need you. Alright, Hungary is pretty carved up right now. We should be able to get... I think it'll be this much. Once we get the thing. Which reduces Hungary to practically nothing, so... And Wallachia will get it all. As I've said, I'm just going to give it to Wallachia. It's easier. There. So the Palatinate's abilities are pretty much nilled. It's nice, but... whatever. Still gotta wait. Like I said, I gotta have patience for this. I must have patience. Cruelty of mercenaries. Curtail them, since I don't even use the bastards. Alright. So, how's the recovery in Moscow? Looks good. Go back to the front line, will ya? I find it kind of amusing that I can just hold 24,000 dudes from Krakow to here. Just no problem. Like I said. Patience, patience, patience. There's not a view, I guess. Well, that's a reason. I think we're okay, though. Most of these regions apparently have some autonomy issues. Most of it from more exhaustion and overextension. I'm going to remain free. Legitimacy is going up, good. And as much as I want to get the Constitution tech, or Constitutional Monarchy, I really need this first. But this is going to be good. It'll allow me to annex more things each time I go to war. Which is fairly often, for anyone paying attention. Zagreb might be annexable as well. I need to check. 130. I think it'll be... Actually, 133 should be acceptable, mathematically. Because it reduces it by 25%. 25% of 133 is 132. So yeah, should be exactly 100. I forget how math works sometimes. What can I say? No thanks. No. Glorious armies. Shrewd commerce. Don't mind if I do. Just keep getting ideas before tech. It's always a good idea. Alright. Almost there. 487. June? Alright, so yeah, not much longer. Then we get to take a giant chunk of Hungary. And make Wallachia into Hungary, pretty much. God knows they're not going to be able to take it very well, but they'll be fine, I'm sure. Scandinavia has announced me as the new rival, really. So now with administrative efficiency, yes. The math works. So we give this over to Wallachia. Every last bit of it. Done. And Wallachia, it is yours. Or will be. Shouldn't have done that diplomacy idea, should I? Nope. Apparently that's 104 now. Probably because it costs more for them or something. I don't know. So grab I can take myself. No? Okay. Well, either way, we're going to have to wait for a while, it looks like. Lubin and Podlaise. I mean, I can wait as long as I need to because nobody's gone to occupy the Palatinate yet. Nobody's dumb enough to try. You know, I probably could stem the bleeding. Because I don't need these. Done. Silly Poles. And their forts. There. There's still a lot left in Poland. On the plus side, administrative efficiency means my overextension dropped without me actually having to do anything. Very good tech to have. So yeah, most of Hungary, we're going to try and take it. But it's just going to take us a lot of admin points. Oh, jeez. Also, I think at some point I need to revoke Georgia. His marcher status. I think it's probably about time we got to annexing them. Where is it? Revoke March. Georgia at war. Cost 1 stability. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Did you go and occupy the Palatinate? No. Just... Fine. I guess we have to eat some stuff. Just gonna have to eat things for a little while. Eat that war exhaustion. Yeah. Of course, it doesn't tell me how long it'll take, but... Yeah, it shouldn't be long. It's only 60 more, so less than a year. 8 months, 7 months. Something like that. It'll be good to get. Just reduce Hungary down to that. I mean, when you look at this is my new borders. It may look like I've been a little slow, but thanks to, you know, the unifications of Serbia and stuff, I'm doing alright. Also, I should double check my inflation, because I did just get Serbia's gold mine, didn't I? Inflation's still holding, good. Oh, did you? Oh, convenient. But you took Sopron. You bitch. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of them taking Sopron, because inevitably that's going to lead to, you know, cores. And more Bohemian cores are bad. Like I said, I think I have to break ties with Bohemia because they need to be my new punching bag. Okay. Done. Taken care of. Apparently, this is also a lot easier to acquire. I don't know. Again, Wallachia. $102. Yeah, no, not quite. But we have enough diplomatic power for it, so. Yeah, all goes to them. Wallachia is big now. And time to dissolve the alliance. As Bohemia is no longer useful to me. In fact, they are probably greater thing as a hindrance than anything. So yeah, Wallachia will more or less hold its own, I hope. There. So, with that, we're going to end today's episode. We're going to have a quick little look at the diplomatic map mode. We are quite quickly building our Iron Curtain. This may not seem like it, but we now have the Balkan regions, which is a good place to start, and we can conquer a lot more now, thanks to administrative efficiency. Yeah, administrative efficiency also reduces coring costs, so it'll be a lot easier to core everything around here. In addition to this, about damn time, constitutional monarchy. Aw, yeah. Oh yes, now we have a parliament. In the Duma, sorry. No debate in parliament. Too few suits. It may be best that they're just assigned automatically. I mean, is there even like an auto thing to assign them? Like, I guess I just let them get assigned automatically. It'd be way too much otherwise. The problem is going to drive my stability cost up. Should have just gone with absolute. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to absolute. Fuck dealing with that right now. Fuck dealing with it at all, actually. It'd be awful. I only just sort of realized it's like, let's see, you know, for how much fucking cores I have. Be 1 million seats, 1 million stability increase costs. Be like 300 to increase my stability from 0 to 1. Not worth it. Not worth it. But it's good that Hungary is more or less removed from play now. which leaves, you know, Prague and Wien left. Those are the other two primary objectives of the series. I want to go about as far as I can through Europe to build this curtain, but it'll be tricky. We'll see. So, without further ado, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin, signing off.